Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we are going to talk about American politics, and I want to talk about Kamala Harris's current run for U.S. for the U.S. president, and how people are not really understanding at all what's actually happening with her campaign. And this is because of two things: polls and precedents. So let's talk about polls and precedents. So what's happening? So first of all, I was shocked. Basically, Kamala Harris comes out and starts running as the Democrat candidate. Now, actually, let's be clear. This upset a lot of Democrats, and the reason why is a lot of Democrats know what I know, right? Which is Kamala Harris has never in her life had a chance of beating Donald Trump ever, right? Like, she's a far worse candidate than Hillary, right? And Trump managed Hillary, beat her on the political side, and she was supposed to be a politician, right? And Donald Trump was coming out as a reality TV star, right? So why was this reality TV star able to beat a dyed-in-the-wool politician? Well, the biggest reason is he understands the power. More than anything, Donald Trump understands the power of celebrity, and he is a winner, right? Now, he's not ethical. I'm not saying he's highly ethical. I'm not saying he's even ethical. I'm just saying he is a winner. He wins, and people love winning, right? So why are people excited about? So Kamala Harris comes out, right? And then literally within like 2 days, people are like, "Oh my goodness, every swing state is flipped. Everybody loves Kamala, and she's winning over a lot of Republicans. Oh my gosh, look at these polls. Kamala's the best. Everybody loves her, and every single thing that all of us knew for 4 years turned out to not be true. People like Kamala Harris. For 4 years, Kamala Harris had one distinctor. One distinctor. You know what that distinctor was? It was, man, Biden's in a lot of trouble. These 4 years are going terrible. People hate him. But the shocker is Kamala's numbers are even worse. Like, Kamala's distinctor was numbers are worse than Biden, right? Like, and that was important because we were like, she's in the two slot, man. What do we, and honestly, I'll tell you right now, we now know that, Biden really wasn't like coherent for any of it. You'll find videos right here, right, saying, hey, I don't think he can speak sentences. I was saying that 4 years ago, right? And I was saying, this is not, we can't have an 80-year-old president. This is not tenable, right? And here we are, right? And so the reality is, I honestly don't believe that President Biden was president for even a single day of his campaign. I think it was who, what, or what, I think it was an alien, an AI, or a demon. I think that's what's been running the country and the reason why is literally the foundations of the American dream have been cracked, like fundamentally cracked forever for 4 years. In 4 years. I don't believe for 1 second that Biden was ever a president for even a single day. I don't think he ever made a single decision, right? Like, I think it was something else. Something else. Not even someone. I think it was something. Because I don't think any human on the planet would be this cruel to other humans, right? Like, we destroyed the American dream in 4 years, right? Unbelievable. All right. Okay. So let's get all the way there. So why are these polls shaping up the way they are, right? Well, I can't believe we're still having this ridiculous conversation. Polls should have been finished. Not a person in the world should have cared one iota about any poll, right, after 2016. Every pollster assured everyone that it was going to be an 8-point margin, for Hillary, and that she was going to destroy Trump. And this is the kicker. Okay, let me explain something. Who takes polls? At this point, 66% of Democrats are willing to take a poll, okay? Not even 3% of Republicans are willing to take a poll. And the reason why is they know that they're going to get eye-rolled either before, during, or after, right? Like, they know people are eye-rolling that. They know these pollsters are eye-rolling them as they head to them with the clipboard. They know these pollsters are going to eye-roll them during the interview, and they know that they're going to eye-roll them after the polling session, right? And they know, and more than just realizing that they're going to have a bad experience before, during, and after, they also realize that if they keep their mouths shut, they get everything they want, just like they did in 2016. right? And that, Democrats will fall into a false sense of security. And so these poll numbers are real. They're real, right? And what they're telling you is that Democrats that 66% of Democrats either marginally or are excited about Kamala Harris. It doesn't say anything about Republicans, because there's no Republicans in those polls. So that's why Kamala Harris's numbers are through the roof, right? And why you hear these outrageous, ridiculous stories, right? Like, oh, Kamala Harris flipped every swing state, right? Like, you're like, what are you talking about? Like, Kamala Harris hasn't flipped a single state. They just chose Tim Walz, who literally is from a state that they're not even struggling in, right? The Tim Walz selection just shows that there is absolutely no competence or actually competitiveness being exhibited in Kamala's campaign. It's a silent surrender, in my humble opinion. Every single word you just heard is my humble opinion. Nothing more, not a thing less. What's important is when I hear your humble opinion. When you get in the comments below, please, and send your traffic. Also, I want to say I'm getting some comments that are incredibly good and that completely disagree with me. But if it's well crafted, I'm here to hear it. Please consider liking, subscribing, and have a fetch millennium.